So, but before get into all this, so why did you pick this area of the law? It's pretty interesting. So why this area?
Well, it was happenstance. I came upon an article and started reading up on ADA compliance, website accessibility, just out of casual interest. But what my experience was, the material I came across was horrible. And this was across the board. Like I was trying to learn more about the subject, but the educational content, the resources, they were bad. And sometimes it wasn't that they didn't understand the material, but it's that they didn't understand how to relate the material in an understandable way, because this whole space has been made out to be much more difficult than it is. And I work on unraveling that. And so when I started writing, I didn't know everything, right? Like I was figuring it out as I was writing it, but what I knew was that my material was better than anything else that was out there. Anything else that you could find on the first few pages of Google, my content was better. And right. So as I kept writing, I got better. My seminal piece was an article titled "ADA Compliance for Websites in Plain English," and that has to date over 265,000 views. And that brought me a lot of experience, because a lot of people contacted me from that article, and I got a lot of compliments on that article because it was just understandable. That's all people wanted. It was just simple. Like I didn't make it out to be complicated. I didn't try to, and that's another thing, is I don't try to sell anybody anything when I'm putting out a lot of this material just as educational resources. Can I profit from some of it? Sure. But that's not really what I'm trying to do. I have an obsession with precision, and I have an obsession with making sure that the material is right. Like I think that I will get business as a result of that, but like that's not my focus. My focus is just that the material is correct.
Well, one of the things I loved in some of your videos that you say this, like, look, you understand the reality that somebody might stumble upon your video and they may be looking for a solution as to how to have a defense. But you also mentioned, which is a really key overlooked point, which is that, hey, this could be good for business. You're shutting out a whole industry or a whole demographic that could use your services. And honestly, I gotta be honest with you, I know it's like, maybe it's because I was like, you're right. I mean, if we actually tell our clients, like, look, this is not such a pain in the butt, it's actually a good thing, because you potentially could market this even, So sorry, I interrupted you, but.
No, that's 100% correct. And most people miss too is that accessibility improves usability. So usability is just the overall user experience, and accessibility leads right into that. And when you start making these updates and you start incorporating these considerations, I'm telling you, the game, your website's game improves. So accessibility really does help people, but I know that's not the first thing that people focus in on. They're focusing on, I don't want to get a demand letter, and the rest of this gets lost because it's just, that's the focus. But accessibility really does help your website and your business.